and welcome to Virginia. And I have with me today, as I had with me on Monday, I have the mascot dog, Mr. King. Mr. King, he's our mascot dog, and I'm Mrs. Ollie, your host, owner and producer on location in the Dumfries, Virginia, Northern Virginia area. We're in the East Coast at this present time. We're here representing CAB MSP Music Studios and our home, it's not our home actually, and our brand, TSOM, of the TSOM International Music. TSOM International Music Sounds. Hi and welcome. We have quite a few guests. I want to wave to you. Hello. You're kind of far from me for me to see who that is, but I'll come a little bit closer. I see there's some people that's out, and I appreciate you coming out. At the end, I'll recognize who you are. But we're broadcasting live on the East Coast. Me and the mascot dog, King. King is representing hashtag TSOM Doggy Mates. Actually, he's looking for a mate to be with him as the mascot dog for TSOM Records LLC, or actually for our brand TSOM, which is the brand for TSOM Records LLC. We're branding everything that we're branding TSOM is to represent our label, because we're doing a $30 billion world investment tour. We're coming to the African location, first continent. We're coming to that location. And tentative date is in July. So we're putting everything together now for people to invest. And our person that we're hosting today is Miss, if you can see her, something is blocking her. I don't know what that is, but something is blocking her view. I don't know what it is, but something is blocking it. What is that blocking her view? Well, anyway, I'll bring it to closer. I'll bring it closer so you can see the person that we're hosting today, the early part of today. Her name is Miss Chadima. She's from Nigeria. She's an artist, a Nigerian artist that we're hosting for you today. She's going to be one of the persons that we chose. We had 13 females, and then we had 13 males, and we now have 14 males, and today is WOW, Women on Wednesday, Millionaire Music Artists. We're featuring Miss Chadima in the East Coast. Although she's from Nigeria, we're plugging all the Nigerian artists that we like to bring on our tour for the $30 billion tour in Akure Ondo State in Africa, Nigeria, the country, and the continent of Africa. So we're plugging her today. Oh, we got some more people coming out. Thank you for coming out. I'm going to come in a little bit closer. I see about 1, 2, 3, look like about 10 people. I appreciate you coming out live, because that does help. That help us get our word out, because we came to the East Coast to bring our word out, introducing the $30 billion World Investment Tour. We want you to be aware that we're doing a tour. We're taking the Americans and the American females. We'll show you. I'll bring the laptop in closer so that you can see the different artists that we're featuring, or we're proposing for our $30 billion World Investment Tour. And those artists that we're proposing will be the ones that we have on our website. The ones on our website at CAB MSP Music Studios with an S.com. Those artists are the ones that we're proposing for this $30 billion World Investment Tour. We're starting with the top notch. It's Mrs. Beyonce for the Women on Women Millionaire Music Artists. She's our #1 artist, and she's at $355 million. We're going to propose to her first, because she is considered from Forbes' point of view, the $355 million and that's the #1 hip-hop artist. I would consider her to be the #1 hip-hop artist. And then I'll show you them as we go along. I'll just scroll through. If you can follow me on your camera, and I got it on YouTube. I'm on YouTube, and I'm also on Instagram, and I post for Twitter, and I'll post on Facebook. So let's start at the top. We have 14. We got one more artist that we're going to put out there. Well, whoever makes the choice of the best one, we got one more to go. Let's count them as we go. But this is Mrs. Beyonce. As I said, she's at 355 million. Because we are featuring millionaires. We are proposing 2 millionaires to do our $30 billion world investment tour. So everyone that's featured on our website, on our various displays, when we're displaying, we're showing you all our millionaire artists that we're proposing to be on our $30 billion world investment tour, and on our own land as we do our final payments for this month right here. Once the land is secured, we got an artist out there. We got one more to complete the artist, and then we'll start our proposal to see if we can book them. And then we'll have total 15 women and 15 men. And how we're choosing our categories, we're using like the $30 billion, that's a 15 people story, is we have the 15 people that we'll propose to be, to book. Then we'll start our tickets. Our tickets will be international tickets with the international package. You get to the location. We got a 3-day weekend. That's the plan. We're going towards a 3-day weekend with 15 artists from different parts of the country. Not our country, but different parts of the world. And we're bringing some from some of the 7 continents that we're proposing. So anyway, top of the line, Mrs. Beyonce. If you want to get a closer shot of Mrs. Beyonce, let's put her in a little closer on this screen, on the YouTube screen. And if you can see her on the Instagram screen, she's a little bit blurred on the YouTube screen, Instagram screen. But these are the people that we're proposing. That's Mrs. Beyonce. If you miss it, you can go to our YouTube channel. We do follow-up. That's why I'm doing a YouTube channel. So if you miss something, you can go to our YouTube channel, Mr. Period, space, and, the symbol and, Mrs. Period, Ali, O-L-I. You can catch up. This is series 2 on the East Coast with WOW Women on Wednesday, Millionaire Music Artists from the East Coast. Secondly, we have Neolia. Neolia. She's from Nigeria. She's a Nigerian artist, and her net worth is $4.2 million. That's Miss Neolia. Then, of course, we have Rihanna, the young lady that I'm proposing to be a part of the ambassador to my label story, but she got to marry my newfound son, Chris Brown. We'll talk about him combining with her on Friday. Then we have Miss Tyra Savage. Miss Tyra Savage, she's from Nigeria, and her net worth is $11 million US dollars. Then we have a young and upcoming rising star. She's been out and back in again. Some call her simply Simi. I'm just calling her Simi. She's from Nigeria. Her net worth hasn't reached the millionaire mark, but we're getting ready for everything for July, so she's only 2 million short, 200,000 short actually, before she would be a millionaire. So we're featuring also Miss Simi from Nigeria. Then we have DJ Cuppy. DJ Cuppy she's originally from the Nigeria area, raised in the UK, and she's the #1 DJ, female DJ, in Nigeria at $20 million. This is DJ Cuppy. Take a good look. She's the hottest female DJ from Nigeria. DJ Cuppy. I'm bringing her in both screens. That's DJ Cuppy on the YouTube channel, Mr. and Mrs. Ollie. And this is on the CAB-MSP Music Studios with an S, or CAB-MSP Music Studios of Tucson. You get to see Miss DJ Cuppy, $20 million US. Then we have another Nyola, but not Neola. We got Nyola. Nyola is from Nigeria. She's at net worth at 1.1 million. That's Nyola. I'm sorry, that's Nyola. Nyola is from Nigeria. We're gonna propose to her to be a part of the $30 billion world investment too. That's Miss Nyola. Then we have Siwa Shea. Siwa Shea is from, let me see if I can pull it in this way. Siwa Shea is from Nigeria. She's one of the hot artists that I like by choice, and her net worth is $2.2 million. That's Miss Siwa Shea from Nigeria. And I like this young lady. Her name is Waji. Waji from Nigeria. Her net worth is $2.9 million. That's Miss Waji from Nigeria. These women got some hell of a voices. U.S. Watch out. This is Miss Yami Alade. Yami Alade, she dances. She can do that whine. She can do, you call it the twerk in the U.S. But she's hot from Nigeria. And she got the voice, she got the sound, and she got the twerk. Or the whine, we call it, from Nigeria. Miss Yami Alade at 4.8 million. That's her net worth. Yami Alade. Then we're going for Miss Stefflon Don. Let me see if I can get her in clear. I love her hair. Let me go in a little bit clearer. There she goes. Miss Stefflon Don. She's from the UK. She's part Nigerian heritage. She has some, well, actually, maybe not Nigerian. She's from the Caribbean. So she has some patois, Jamaican patois in her track, vocal track. And she speaks fluently, she speaks Dutch from Holland Dutch, from the Netherlands. And she's rapping and terrorizing in America, coming to America by way of Africa. I'm planning to bring her on that ticket. Miss Stefflon Don, already at $1.5 million, coming from the UK. Now that could be pounds. Well, she's not in the UK. If she's in the UK, it could be, well, actually, let me correct that. She's 1.5 million US dollars. That's Miss Stefflon Don. Coming after her as well. That's Miss Stefflon. Let's see who else can get past her. But in the meantime, when my screen kind of froze a little bit, I guess. I don't know what happened right there. But it stopped right there. They must like her a lot. Miss Stefflon Don. But anyway, I want to tell you how you can invest in us while it's resting. You can invest in us at 5 to 10% of our dollar amount, starting at $100. We going from $100 to $1 million, and we give plus, million and plus. Those are your choices. You get to choose from all the artists that we're featuring right now. We're at 14 by the time Friday hits for AOF, all on Friday. We should have all 15 men and all 15 women already selected. Then you can start picking those people. You can start investing in any of those artists that we have listed. And what we do, we collectively take the funds that are being invested, we take them collectively and put them together, and we pay for our artists. And we sell tickets. We're going to do international tickets, offering a package that you will get to do. I mean, this is the plan. We just need to talk it over with some other people. We'll talk it over. Something's showing up on my screen. I don't know what that is. Well, my charger is going down. Why is that? Well, anyway, it's losing charge. But anyway, we'll keep talking. So we'll take all the artists and we'll invest in all the artists. We'll pay all the artists along with, the ticket sales. We're looking at a price for the whole weekend, the 4th of July weekend. That's the plan. If we could do the 4th of July weekend, you'll get 15 stars. 15 of the millionaires that we're projecting, and hope we'll get all 15 of them to be a part of this $30 billion world investment tour, which starts in Africa on our own land, which is in Akure, Ondo State, Nigeria country, and the continent of Africa. Because we're doing the 7 continents, and we're going one continent at a time. We're starting at the number 1, and that's Africa. Then secondly, we'll do Antarctica. And then thirdly, we'll do Asia. And then after that, we'll do Asia, then we'll do Australia. Sorry, I had to think about it for a minute. Because today I'm representing Asia. The color to represent Asia is yellow. So when you send me out on location, I'm usually dressed in the continent color that represents that country's continent color. So today, as I said, I'm representing the continent of Asia, and their color is yellow. So anyway, moving right along. We'll get all the artists together. See our mascot? No, he's looking for a little doggy. I decided to sit on location with him so we can broadcast together and be on both screens. So we can utilize the screen. I did have a screen just for him, and I had a screen for myself, but that didn't work out too well. So I decided we'd just come together on our one screen. But anyway, 5 to 10% times $100 plus, depends on your choices. And you get to choose from the 15 artists. Right now we have 14 women, and we have 14 men. And by Friday, AOF is our broadcast title. AOF is all on Friday. We'll have all 15 covered. We'll have all 15 covered. We'll have one payment of our land already completed, with one more to go. Then we'll propose to the artists. We got all the buttons already: PayPal buttons, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, and Discover. Buttons already beside each artist. That we got the one more to go, as I mentioned. And we start to getting our tickets together. We'll start to getting our ticket sales for a 3-day weekend. That's the plan. A 3-day weekend on our own grounds in Akure, Ondo State, Nigeria, in the continent of Africa, which is near the Akure Airport in Akure, Ondo State, in Nigeria. So if you got a jet, go in it, get in it, fly it to that location with permission. Ask for permission. Park it over there, run across the street, do your job, do your concert, and all that. And then jump back in your jet and take off and go to the next one. Because we'll be doing this for the weekend. We want to have all the stars, all the millionaires, because we're working with millionaires, and our purpose is to build more millionaires and to keep our music artists working at all times. So if you like to invest, I do have my mobile investment. I have access to my mobile investments with me, which I have an attachment to my phone, to cell phone. If you want to invest, you can call, or you can call the different numbers on the website, CABMSP Media Studios. There are numbers there, but it tells you domestic. That means domestic as far as that area is concerned. And then you have another option. It's at least 3 numbers on there. If you call a number and there's no live person there, then you leave a message, and then I, being the owner producer of the Minnesota area, actually, but I'm on different locations because I'm recruiting for artists, as well as I'm looking for investors. I want some U.S. investors to be a part of what we're doing, because coming from the Midwest and also from the East Coast, I have found that a lot of our artists are doing jobs, but they're not getting paid. So I'm taking everybody that wants to go and get paid internationally with international music, bringing your own, and being able to fit in million dollar status at least. If not $1 million status, you've got to have potentials with some award status along on your belt, because we're recruiting millionaires to do these concerts, and we're building millionaires. So the whole purpose of what we're doing is to build our TSOM International Music Centers. And in Africa, we're going to have our festivals in the center while we try to raise monies to put our TSOM International Music Centers, which will have its own bank. TSOM, TSM will be be the emblem on the bank, and that stands for TSOM. It will have bank name will be TSOM Wire and Transfer Investment Bank. Inside of that building, we will have Studio C, which is our corporate office in all our locations. And Studio A will have music literacy programs, so we can teach people how to read. We're going to live stream. Maybe you can come into the office, the location if you're close. However, we're going to be utilizing our facility for people that need to read. So that's part of the TSOM International Music Center, Studio A, which is the MLP. Then Studio B, staying in that same building, will be for the BBB. We're building the best bands with the best artists, so we can promote and produce them on $1 million ticket, because we're building millionaires. And we're pushing the millionaires on into billionaire status, because we're going to be going to some of the largest venues in the world, at least in 7 continents of the world. So, see, my little baby all fascinated by sound. He likes sound, so anyway, this is King. I had to stop for a minute and give you King. This is King. He's representing hashtag TSOM. Doggy, right? Hashtag TSOM Doggy Mates. He's looking for the mascot to go along with him when we're proposing our TSOM brand. We're looking for dogs to represent. We look at TSOM brand and everything, but in this case, it's hashtag TSOM Doggy Mates for our little king who's looking for his queen, and grandmommy's looking for her granddaughters. Some beautiful girls. So send all your little doggy mates and let's see what you got. I'll be screening them and let him make some choices so he can see which one he likes. He can look, he can see. Dogs are not stupid, dogs are smart. But anyway, getting back to our broadcast, and there's his auntie out there. Say hello, Mr. King. Say hi to your auntie out there. She's out there. I see her. Wave. Hi. Yeah, that's your auntie, honey. And a whole lot of other people out there, but that's cool. But anyway, getting back to I keep jumping from track to track, but follow me as we go. If you don't follow me and you see the track is off, go to YouTube. Our YouTube channel, look at the bottom of the screen. Actually, and subscribe to us at Mr. and Mrs. Ali. And we got over 50 videos, so I'm hearing from YouTube, say I got over 50 videos. So you can go out there if you miss one. We got series and demos where I'm advertising different artists' music in the background of some of the demos. And you get to hear some of the African music that will be utilized during the performances. And it is hot because everybody's doing, you call it dance hall music. I call it African music, African dance. It's called Shaka Shaka, and it's all that in a bowl of soup. So anyway, if you guys got some of the point, let me see where I'm at 25 minutes and counting down. I'm looking at my YouTube clock, so I'll be able to count down properly. And we'll end the broadcast at 11:30. That's Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be back tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we'll do the same thing, but we'll have another featured artist, female artist, that we'll be featuring in the evening. And that particular artist, I'll just tell you who she is. Her name is Nana Foley. I'm coming after her too. She'll be the 14th person. She'll be actually the 15th, I think. She might cover the ground for the 15th person. That's the one we're proposing. And we're going to put her out there so people can make a choice. It's either going to be her, or it could be, we do have a surprise one at the very end of the show. You know, like an introductory person that's coming out and ready to do their thing. If everybody's ready, we got a surprise guest at the very end. But Nana Foley may be the final choice for the WOW Women on Wednesday Millionaire Music Artists that we choose for the last artist, female artist, to be on our ticket for the $30 billion World Investment Tour. And we'll be featuring her and her music this evening. Now, earlier today, we was trying to feature Chidema music, but we was doing Pandora, and Pandora didn't quite present it like I thought it might. So I'll do a little of both this evening, but mostly Miss Nana Foley. She had a really nice voice, and she's from the Netherlands. So we got a little bit of variety. We got the Netherlands, we got the UK, we got North America, and let's see who else we got. We got Canada. That's on the men's side. We have Canada. There's a new and uprising artist that we're looking at from Australia. I think he's real sharp. Sound voice-wise, he's really good. Anyway, we're at 27 minutes. I'm going to see if I can get the screen ready for a second. In the meantime, you can talk to Mr. King. Tell him he says he's single. He doesn't have any children. He's fairly good looking. He's very intelligent. He can do many things. Very attentive. Love to go outside and love to walk. Like to tell you, look, don't go yet, sweetie. The show not over yet, honey. No, he got to stick around with grandmama until the show is over. You know, he got to go. He goes out, after the show. He just shows his face and everything. He stays here attentively. I could have left him in the chair on his own. But he'll stay right here until the show is over, because he's looking hard for him a girl. That's why he's ready to leave the set right now. He's looking for him the perfect woman. The perfect young lady. He says she got to be cute, nice. He don't want a big one, big tall one. He likes that kind, but I think a man shouldn't have a woman taller than him himself. So he'll get the kind that's his size, just right for him. So all the little doggies, even though a Pomeranian, a mini Pomeranian was coming after, she must like big dogs. But he has had quite a bit of contact. A lot of dogs are looking for him and stuff. So once we get the right one, he picks the right one that he likes, because it's got to be his choice. Once he gets her, we'll feature that dog with him as our mascot.